Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the complexity and uncertainty of managing a project? Do you wish there was a better way to plan, execute, and deliver your projects on time and on budget? If these questions resonate with you, then you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the world of Agile and Scrum, two revolutionary project management methodologies that have swept across industries worldwide. Let's start with Agile. Agile is a project management philosophy, an approach that embraces change, collaboration, and customer satisfaction. Unlike traditional project management, where the plan is rigid and changes are discouraged, Agile thrives on adaptability. It allows teams to respond to changes swiftly and effectively, ensuring that the end product aligns with customer needs and expectations. Now imagine Agile as a tree. Scrum is one of its most robust branches. Scrum is a specific Agile framework that organizes work into small, manageable pieces called sprints. Each sprint lasts for a fixed length, typically 2 weeks, during which a predefined set of tasks are completed. This approach brings in a rhythm and predictability to the project, making it easier to manage and track progress. One of the unique aspects of Scrum is its roles. There are 3 core roles: the product owner, who represents the customer, the Scrum Master, who ensures the team follows Scrum practices, and the development team, who does the work. This clear division of responsibilities fosters accountability, transparency, and efficiency. Another key feature of Scrum is its meetings or ceremonies. The most notable ones are the daily stand-up, where the team aligns on the day's work, and the sprint review, where the team inspects the work done during the sprint and adapts the plan for the next sprint. These ceremonies ensure regular communication, alignment, and continuous improvement. In a nutshell, Agile and Scrum shift the focus from rigid planning and execution to flexibility, collaboration, and continuous learning. They bring in a breath of fresh air, challenging the status quo of project management and enabling teams to deliver better products, faster. That was a quick overview of Agile and Scrum. But what are the benefits and challenges of using these methodologies? Let's explore that in the next section. Stay tuned. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of how to use Agile and Scrum to manage your projects like a boss, I want to ask you a simple question. Do you like this video so far? If you do, please hit the like button, leave a comment below, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. This will help me a lot in creating more valuable content for you and spreading the word about my channel. Thank you so much for your support. Now let's get into the video. Agile and Scrum are not magic bullets. They have their benefits and challenges. To fully understand these methodologies, it's essential to take a balanced look at both the advantages and the hurdles that might come your way. Firstly, the benefits. Agile and Scrum are flexible by design, allowing teams to adapt to changes quickly. This flexibility is particularly beneficial in an environment where requirements evolve or are unclear. It's like having a GPS for your project that recalculates the route when you take a different turn. Secondly, Agile and Scrum promote a collaborative culture. Team members, stakeholders, and customers work closely together, encouraging communication and transparency. It's like being part of a rugby team where everyone plays their part, and the game plan can change in an instant based on what's happening on the field. Thirdly, Agile and Scrum emphasize delivering value early and often. Rather than waiting for the final product, smaller pieces of functionality are delivered incrementally. It's like constructing a building floor by floor, with each floor usable as soon as it's completed. Now, let's talk about the challenges. One of the most common issues is misunderstanding and misuse of Agile and Scrum. Without proper training and understanding, teams can fall into the trap of thinking they're being agile when they're really just making it up as they go along. Another challenge is that Agile and Scrum require a shift in mindset. They demand a culture of trust, empowerment, and collaboration, which can be difficult to establish in organizations used to more traditional hierarchical structures. Finally, Agile and Scrum can be tough to scale. While they work well for small teams, implementing these methodologies across large organizations with multiple teams can be complex and require significant coordination. Now that you know the pros and cons of Agile and Scrum, how can you implement these practices in your project teams? In the next scene, we'll delve into how to put these methodologies into action, ensuring you're well equipped to tackle the world of Agile and Scrum head-on. Implementing Agile and Scrum practices is not as hard as it sounds. Now that we have a clear understanding of what Agile and Scrum are, and their respective benefits and challenges, let's dive into how we can apply these practices in our project teams. First, let's talk about creating a product backlog. The product backlog is a dynamic, prioritized to-do list that contains everything that could be done by the team. To create a backlog, you need to gather all the requirements of the project and arrange them based on their priority. The key here is to keep the backlog organized and updated. Remember, it's a living document that evolves as the project progresses. Once we have the product backlog, we move on to conducting sprints. A sprint is a set period of time during which specific work has to be completed and made ready for review. Typically, a sprint lasts for about 2 weeks but can be adjusted according to the team's needs. During a sprint, the team works on the highest priority items from the product backlog. It's crucial to keep the sprint duration consistent for predictability and efficiency. Now let's talk about daily stand-ups. These are brief daily meetings where the team members update each other on what they did yesterday, what they plan to do today, and if there are any impediments in their way. This promotes transparency, quick problem solving, and keeps everyone on the same page. The key to effective stand-ups is to keep them short and focused. After the sprint is over, it's time for reviewing and improving the process. The team holds a sprint review to inspect the increment and adapt the backlog if needed. This is followed by a sprint retrospective where the team reflects on the past sprint. They discuss what went well, what didn't, and how they can improve in the next sprint. This continuous loop of inspection and adaptation is what makes Scrum so effective in dealing with change and complexity. It's important to note that while these practices are common in Scrum, they can be adapted and modified to suit your team's specific needs and context. The essence of Agile and Scrum is not in following a set of practices rigidly, but in embracing a mindset of flexibility, collaboration, and continuous improvement. A common misconception is that Agile and Scrum are only for software development teams. However, these practices can be applied in any team that works on projects with complex and uncertain requirements. So whether you're in marketing, finance, design, or any other field, you can leverage these practices to manage your projects more effectively. Implementing Agile and Scrum practices is not as hard as it sounds. With these practices, you're well on your way to more efficient project management. But remember, tools can make it even easier. So stay tuned as we delve into some of the best tools and resources that can help you navigate the Agile and Scrum landscape with ease. Tools and resources can be a game changer when it comes to Agile and Scrum project management. To start off, software tools provide a digital platform to plan, track, and manage Agile projects. They offer features like virtual Scrum boards, product backlog management, and sprint planning. Jira, Trello, and Asana are some of the leading software in this space. They are all designed to facilitate collaboration and transparency, key aspects of Agile and Scrum methodologies. Next up, templates. Templates for user stories, burn-down charts, and retrospective meetings can be a great time saver. They provide a consistent format to capture and communicate information. These templates are readily available online, so you can start using them right away. Books can be a deep well of knowledge. They offer comprehensive insights and practical advice on Agile and Scrum. The Art of Doing Twice the Work in Half the Time by Jeff Sutherland, the co-creator of Scrum, is a must-read. It provides a step-by-step guide to implementing Scrum in your projects. User Story Mapping by Jeff Patton is another invaluable resource for understanding and applying user stories, an essential component of Agile and Scrum. Podcasts are a great way to stay updated on the latest trends and discussions in the Agile and Scrum world. They offer a mix of interviews, case studies, and expert insights. Agile for Humans and Scrum Master Toolbox podcast are two popular ones worth checking out. Lastly, online courses. Websites like Coursera, Udemy, and LinkedIn Learning offer a variety of courses on Agile and Scrum. They range from beginner to advanced levels and often include real-world examples and exercises. These courses can be a great way to deepen your understanding and enhance your skills. Remember, the right tools and resources can make a significant difference in how effectively you manage your projects. They can simplify complex tasks, save time, and improve collaboration. Armed with these tools and resources, you're ready to tackle any project with agility and efficiency. That brings us to the end of our Agile and Scrum journey. We've navigated the ins and outs of these powerful project management methodologies, and I hope you found this exploration as enlightening as I did. We've delved into the benefits, the challenges, and the ways to implement these practices into your teams. We've also touched on some helpful tools and resources to assist you in this journey. Remember, the key to successful project management is flexibility and continuous learning. Each project is a new opportunity to refine your approach and improve your performance. As we wrap up, I want to express my gratitude for your time and attention. Your interest in enhancing your project management skills is the reason we create these videos. In our upcoming video, we're going to dive into another fascinating project management technique, the Kanban method. It's going to be another exciting journey, so make sure you stick around. Thank you so much for watching this video on how to make project management easy with Agile and Scrum. Don't miss our next video where we will explore the Kanban method. Until then, happy project managing.